What's up, guys? Alright, so today we're gonna go ahead and do some engine modifications. First things first, we're gonna do the engine cold air intake. We're gonna do the turbo muffler delete and also an inlet pipe that goes straight down there. It's a little bit wider. I'm gonna show you guys those products now. So first things first is the intake. So this is an ECS tuning. I think it's a left neck one. So this one doesn't come with the shield. I'm gonna get the shield later on, but yeah, pretty much this is gonna replace the air box that's in there. It's gonna allow more turbo noises and also hopefully better airflow inside to the turbo, pretty much making more horsepower, hopefully. But yeah, if not, I just get the cool turbo noises, and then I'll be getting the cover as well, so pretty much it heat shields and all that stuff. But let me go ahead and show you guys the second thing we're gonna be installing as well. So there's this inlet pipe. So this inlet pipe, I'll compare it with the one that's already in the vehicle. This one is a little bit wider, so it should let more airflow go in as well. This one goes like right, what is it? Like this, I think. Quote me, but I might be wrong. Anyways, it goes in there pretty much, hopefully. So I want to go ahead and do this and this, so I had to wait for all the parts to come in. I don't want to do separate videos because that means I have to take this off multiple times. I'm just going to do it all in one shot, and I'm going to show you guys the third thing we're going to be installing. So this is a turbo muffler delete. If you guys have never done them, usually sometimes what they say is it helps out with spool and also some more noise from the turbo. Any horsepower gain I expect from this is 0. So I think this is just more of a noise mod, and supposedly for turbo spooling, supposedly. But other than that, these two are the main things that are gonna get me horsepower today, and we're gonna go ahead and get them installed now. So pretty much this video is gonna just be me trying to install it. I haven't watched any videos, guys. Like usually I watch videos and stuff like that before I go ahead and take a project. This one I'm kind of going on my own. I haven't really gotten the chance to go ahead and take a look at everything. I'm kind of gonna freehand it, and if I do run into any problems, I'll go ahead and look it up. But other than that, I'm just gonna go ahead and start by removing and learning through my own process. So we're gonna go ahead and start with these bolts, because these aren't clips for some reason. I think there might be a couple in there. So let the engine cool down some. Once I remove everything, I'm gonna put a fan, just let it cool down more, and then start. These are weird. These are pliers. You have to push it and pull. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get the air box removed first things first. And also, I think this ECS tuning one's pretty cool. Like, it's gonna look really good in there, besides that black air box. So it's gonna look a whole lot better, and it's gonna tie in the engine bay. Hopefully I could dress it up with more carbon and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, let me show you guys something. I broke my front lip already. Hopefully I have a video of this already, but if I haven't, I have a front lip on it and I already broke it. It lasted one day. Oh, and also, guys, I'm going to be posting all these products, the link in the description down below if you guys want to go ahead and buy anything. This thing, I think, was like $179. This is like 30 bucks. This was like 20 something. So in total, like $250 around there. So it's not a bad pricing. And to go ahead and open up your air intake and try to get all the performance gains you can from it. Alright, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start with these screws. They are T25. I believe there might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8 of them. So I'm just gonna start pulling them all out. Let's go ahead and try to get the top cover off. And I want to see this filter. I want to see what filter is in here, and if before they bought it they switched it out. So I'm kind of curious about that. So let's go ahead and pop this off and see what it looks like. Alright, so I pulled all those out. The cool thing about these bolts is when you go to undo them, they don't come out all the way, so they stay there. That's pretty cool design, so you don't lose any bolts. And coming from a dealership where I see techs lose bolts all the time, that's pretty cool. Then I went ahead and I clamped it right there. Pretty much just clamp it. And it also does have like a vacuum line. So this vacuum line goes in here. You just make sure you unplug it. Don't pull, because if not, you might rip it. You don't want to rip it. Not yet. So let's take a look at this filter. So let me move these real quick. I miss working on cars, guys. This is just fun. So this is my air filter. Damn. I would have been trying to sell me an air filter at my job. Sir, you need an air filter? How much is it? $79.99. Damn, that's hella dirty. I could see how they could stop airflow though. Like, this is paper. It's gonna like slow it down quite a bit. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and see how we can take this airbox off. I think it's just like grabbed onto by like these plugs. So if you tug on it enough, it'll pop right out. So let me go ahead and pull on this, and I'll let you know if that works. So I did tug on it, and it came right out, and this tube came out as well. I don't know where this goes. There's got to be somewhere. I'm not seeing where the fuck this could go at all. If this goes here, it just goes down there. I think it might just be a pressure valve. Like, it's just pressurized, like, doesn't do anything. It's kind of weird. I'll look it up, I guess, but I don't think it does anything. It just doesn't have a plug or anything. Oh, I just dropped all the dirt and shit into my car. Anyways, this thing's hella dirty, and it has a bunch of restriction right there. It has an inlet, but let's go ahead and just start disassembling that tube now. Yeah, this is all empty. Oh, look, the charge pipe. I think that's a charge pipe. So that's kind of like pushed in as well. Like, I'm pretty sure the parts for that as well should be easy to do. So that'll be another video when I buy that part, because now I just thought about it. All right, guys, so just pull it off. This should come off. I'm pretty sure you can unplug this and put it into the new piece, because I do see something on that. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going. All right, so I went ahead and pulled this pipe off. So this right here is a 7. So just go ahead and get in there. You might need a small one just because it's a little bit tight fit in there, depending on where your clamp is like facing, but that should be really off, and it just pops off. So now I need to figure out how to get all the rest of that shit off. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do actually is the turbo muffler delete, just because it's right here. So let me see if I can focus here a little. So this inlet pipe right here is gonna go straight into this piece right here. So it's right under the intake, and it's right here, and it's gonna have a hose clamp. So you're gonna want to pop that off just so you get more room. And might be a little bit stuck on there. I'm gonna see what I could do. And then after that, there is some Torx bits. There should be 3 of them on like on a 3 flange type thing. You're gonna go ahead and unscrew those, and it should pop out. So let me go ahead and start trying to see and remove all this stuff. I'm sorry if this is kind of a shitty tutorial, but if you watch my other videos, they're all kind of shitty. So I'm just glad you guys are with me on this, because I'm learning this as I go. I'm not watching videos. I kind of want to challenge myself. Might take me a little bit longer, but I'm just learning of the car. So thanks for watching, guys. Alright, guys, so if you guys are gonna do this mod, take out this bolt first. So loosen it up, because it's gonna help you move this, because if this is on there, it's not gonna move at all. So that's what I just found out. So trial and error, that's gonna help out a lot. So let me go ahead and get this off and keep going from there. Alright, guys, so what's gonna happen now is I can't get it out of there because there's no space really to like move around, and I just don't want to press on things. So I'm gonna move the turbo inlet and remove that, and then after that I should have enough space to pull out that turbo muffler delete. So I'm gonna remove the inlet, and then hopefully that frees up enough space to remove that, and then go ahead and slide in the new one and have enough place to pretty much move around and work with. So let's go ahead and start with that next. So to remove the turbo inlet, what you're gonna do is, there's a T30, if you could see back there, it's like right there, and then where my flashlight is, T30. And also you're gonna wanna remove this hose right here. So just pop this off and do that T30, and then like you should be able to turn it and then remove. So T30, that hose, turn it, and then you should be able to remove it out. Alright, guys, so I went ahead and removed them. So the one on the left is the stock one. The one on the right is the other one. So I don't know if you can tell. Let me see if I can put them close to each other. So this one is this one. This one is this one. So mostly it's down here. It's this inlet part that's a lot wider, so more airflow can go in. But yeah, it's a little bit wider. So right in there gets wider. But we're gonna wait to put this on. We're gonna put the turbo muffler delete first. Show you guys what the difference is. So this is the stock one. Oh, the ring fell off. But yeah, that goes around there. I think this one might have one in there. I'll just put it back on, whatever. But yeah, so you see those cuts in there? So see how airflow goes in there, and people say this causes turbulence. So the thing about this is you want to go ahead and get that removed. I think the inlet part is actually the same. See if I can hold them together. So yeah, it's the same shit, but that it just removes the turbulence part on there, which people say it causes. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this in there. Let me show you guys real quick. So as you can see the turbos open, wide open in there. There is some oil, but that's just natural from intercooler and stuff, whatever, oil bypass. But yeah, let me go ahead and install this, and after that we're gonna put the inlet in. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got the turbo muffler delete on, so the gasket goes in there and everything. So that's tightened up. Went ahead and tightened this charge pipe. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the inlet in, which should be doing everything you did but the opposite. So facing that way, bring it back, and then bolt. Guys, so I got the inlet in. Literally that took 30 seconds. The most challenging part is probably gonna be the turbo muffler delete. My gasket was a little bit tight, so I had to go ahead and shave it down a bit just so it fits in there. There's enough room in there and not enough room for it to leak any boost, so it should be just fine. The last step should just be putting in the intake, and then after that I think I should be done. So let's go ahead and get the intake on over there and pretty much clean everything up. So what I was wondering what this bolt was that came with this kit. So the same bolt that you had loosened to take the turbo manifold, this bolt right here, you're gonna go ahead and remove, and this is pretty much an extension. So this pretty much has a bracket to grab onto. So that's pretty cool. They're working with the parts that are on the vehicle, so you can go ahead and not have to do anything janky or make your own makeshift stuff. So that's pretty cool, guys. So let me go ahead and get that bolt out and put this on. Alright guys, so I went ahead and installed everything. So the intake's on as well, the turbo muffler delete, and the inlet is on, and that's what it currently looks like. I'm gonna put the cap on, well, the cover on real quick, and so y'all can see what it looks like. Alright guys, so that's what it looks like with the cover on. It looks pretty clean, as you can tell. Let me step back a bit, and boom. So you can tell the intake right away whenever you look at the vehicle, whenever you open up the hood, and it looks way better than my last Audi did. If y'all ever saw those videos, way more janky, more DIY. This is an actual part that goes on the vehicle. So let me go ahead and turn it on, and hopefully no check engine lights. So guys, I went ahead and turned on the car, and it's a lot louder up front. I heard this thing sucking up air as soon as I turned it on. So maybe the car's trying to get correct itself and stuff like that. Let's take a look inside real quick. Hopefully there's no check engine light. I mean, it's really hard to mess this up, but you can. So take a look real quick. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that sounds a lot better. So that's a lot louder than before. That's pretty cool. Alright, so yeah. So I'm gonna let it run for a bit, let it correct itself if, like, you know, the computer can like correct whatever it needs to do, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drive it. But I'm not gonna do like an actual reaction video until the next one, because this one did run a little bit long. So guys, if you guys like the video, I know it's not much of a install process and stuff like that, but like, subscribe, it does help out the channel a lot. I have a lot more mods than just these three. As you can see, I have a front lip, spacers, I got a bunch of boxes that came in as well. So that's for this car. So until next time guys, peace.